ready to jump in? So what do you attribute it mostly? More offense or defense tonight, you think, for your struggles?
I think both. I just thought it was pathetic. Defense, offense, everything.
We had we had open shots and we should have made those shots. We make those shots all the time. I don't know why we weren't making them.
Okay. Yeah, and they were able to penetrate at times when they weren't taking the threes. In this kind of case, do you have to take one or the other away from them?
Yeah, I mean, we knew they could shoot threes. And I mean, obviously they're getting in on the paint too. So we just couldn't stop them at all.
Okay. I can't think of too many other things. I've heard they've had a lot of close games this year. And of course, it's a 1-point game at halftime. What was it that you guys really felt you were struggling on early in the second half when they opened that lead up? Is that we're like not keeping control of the ball and not making shots?
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, I think it was really just everything and just a terrible game. They don't have the best record, but they've been close with. They lost only by 3 to Ferris, and it's a close game, but there's just no excuse.
Okay. Does this feel a little bit more frustrating because they're a team that hasn't had a lot of success?
Well, yeah, and I mean, 4-game losing streak. It's our home court.
Yeah.
We should not have lost this game.
Okay. With Annie, with you starting now, and kind of maybe a little change on the inside, did you feel comfortable in this situation? Does the team feel comfortable with the changes you made?
I mean, I feel our post game hasn't been the best the past few games, and I got put in the post. I mean, I've played post before. It hasn't been. It shouldn't be that big of a difference. I mean, we have different styles of play, but I mean, as long as we're making the right plays, which we need to be making, then we should be fine.
Okay. Was there a problem with that tonight? Is it not making the plays, or is it more just not executing, you think?
I think just making shots.
Just making shots, yeah.
Yeah, just making shots.
Okay.
Seemed like in the first half you guys really struggled. A lot of shots hitting the front of the rim. Not enough legs underneath you guys tonight. Feel tired at all going into the game, or just coming up short on some of those shots?
I don't know. I think just coming up short. I don't really think we were focused. I don't know. It's been like this for the last couple of games, so just disappointing.
And Nia was shooting well in the first half for you guys, really made sure to keep you guys in the game. But she just didn't quite have it in the second half, and there was nobody else that was really able to. I'm sure I have the feeling you probably count on yourself to get out there to make those kind of shots. And whether that's fair to put all the pressure on you, you've done it a lot. Just one of those games you just didn't have the feel or the touch or whatever for a lot of those longer shots?
Yeah, I mean, at the end there, we were trying to get up some threes
Yeah.
to get back in it, but it just wasn't falling.
Yeah. Okay. Is it more the effort or the fact that it's a team that's kind of struggling in the GLIAC? What's
You don't lose that game at home. You can't lose that game at home. That's gonna haunt us for the rest of the year. Unless we run on some torrid pace here. It's disappointing to see that we would play our last 2 games at home against teams that we should beat, and we can't make a shot. I mean, we went to Wayne State and we played lights out, and we went to Saginaw in the second half and played lights out. And we looked like the team that I've been coaching all season long, and then for some reason we get here and the ball's not going in. I mean, we held them, they held us at 22, I guess you could say that. We held them to 23 points in the first half. I'm pretty ecstatic about 23 points that they got in the first half, but we need to have 30 plus. We got the capabilities of having 30 plus, and we've done it. So not being able to get the ball in the basket really, really is demoralizing, and it affects everything that's going on.
Coach, I asked the girls, from your perspective, it seemed like in the first half, a lot of shots hitting the front of the rim, not getting enough underneath of it. What did you think?
I agree. I watched us warm up today. I watch us warm up every day. Sit up in the top of the berry and watch us warm up, and we didn't make any warm-ups. And I sat there and I'm like, are you kidding me? So I wasn't that surprised when we weren't making them in the game, because we weren't making them in warm-ups. And usually we are a very, very good shooting basketball team, and it's probably our strength. And I'm watching them not going in warm-ups, and that's not going to translate to the game when somebody's in front of you, let me tell you. So.
Now, Mia made some in the first half, kind of kept you in there
Mia's
for a while.
very, very good shooter, and there's no excuse for her to be shooting air balls out there, let me tell you. You know, she made a couple, but, I mean, she's capable of making 6 in a row if she was really, really hot. So her going 2 for 6 or 2 for 7 is not her shooting well, you know?
How about as far as the defense there? It seemed like they were able to get some threes off, but then the other times they were able to get it inside and get some easy baskets there too. Is that
Them?
Yeah, for Lake State.
In the second half, yeah, I mean, they started to break us down in the second half. I mean, we're starting to stress out there to try to get stops, so we're pressuring up a little bit more than we want to be pressuring up. And,
Okay.
you know, they got some people that got capabilities of getting around you. You know, I don't think our defense is indicative of what was going on in the last 8-9 minutes of the game. I mean, I think our defense is the one that you saw in the first half, and it's been that way all year long. You know, we just didn't reward ourselves. You got to feel good about basketball, and it's not good when it's not going in the basket. You know, nothing feels good when it's not going in the basket. So, very, very, very disappointing.
Coach, does this start to get into the head a little bit of the
Sure.
team when
Yeah,
you're
for sure.
at home and
For sure.
lose these games?
Oh, yeah. When you lose 4 in a row, it gets in your head. You know, it's we're gonna find out how tough we are, because we're probably gonna play the best team. I think going right now is Northwood, the most energy and the most toughness, and they got very, very good guards, and they're gonna. I don't know what's going on up at Tech, but they're gonna give Tech a war, and they're playing with a lot of energy right now, and we just didn't look like we had a lot of energy out there today for whatever reason. So I thought we had truthfully, I thought we had a very good week of practice. We had a lot of energy on Monday, we had a lot of energy on Tuesday. We had a walkthrough yesterday, we had a shooter on last night, and I told him it needs to translate to the game, and if it translates to the game, we're gonna have to play well. It didn't translate to the game, so.
Did it matter getting out and taking lots of shots? And even the free throws were kind of.
We missed enough free throws to cost us the game.
Right, yeah, 50%, probably barely there, I guess.
We shoot 100 a day.
Yeah.
We shoot 50 before practice and 50 after practice, and all these girls are well over 90% free throw shooters in practice. Our goal is to shoot 45 out of 50 in each session, and they do. And Lauren Gruber's made 50 out of 50 10 times this year. I mean, this is a very good free throw shooting team. It's a very good shooting team. So what went on out there today, I have no idea what caused all that.